The rumor began, as many do these days, with a grainy airport photo. Someone on TikTok posted a 5-second video claiming they had seen someone who looked exactly like J-Hope boarding a private terminal at Incheon Airport. The figure wore a black hoodie, face mask and cap, a standard celebrity disguise. Netizens were quick to react. At first, people brushed it off. "It could be anyone," some said. "It's probably an old clip," others chimed in. But then things got weird. A fan noticed that the hoodie being worn in the video was from a collection J-Hope had privately endorsed before enlisting. A rare, unreleased sample. Only someone close to the fashion world or J-Hope himself would have it. More importantly, a commercial flight manifest showed a Korean government-chartered plane heading to New York, and one name on that list was blurred, marked as classified civilian. The internet exploded. "It has to be him," a fan tweeted. "He's going to NYC for something major." The army world split in two. One half believed J-Hope had been granted temporary military leave for a top-secret reason. The other suspected a PR stunt, or worse, a breach of military protocol. Either way, the mystery was only beginning. 3 days after the airport video, a second clue appeared, this time straight from New York. A blurry photo circulated online showing someone with J-Hope's distinct posture walking in Soho. Dressed in full black with sunglasses, the figure was seen entering a building that houses multiple high-profile music and fashion companies. Coincidence? Maybe not. Within hours, multiple unverified sources claimed that J-Hope had been spotted at a recording studio in Brooklyn. Some even said he was accompanied by American producers he had previously worked with. Though no official photos confirmed this, the rumors were enough to reignite old excitement. Could this mean J-Hope was working on a new solo project while in the military? Technically, soldiers in South Korea are allowed to take short leaves under special circumstances, such as health treatment, family matters, or pre-approved cultural duties. Could this be one of them? Some pointed to his influence as a goodwill ambassador for Korean culture. If anyone was granted permission for an international project, it'd be J-Hope, said one Korean entertainment journalist. But others remained skeptical. Why all the secrecy? Why the lack of any statement from HYBE or the military? As the mystery deepened, fan theories reached new heights. Some were plausible, others wildly creative. Many believe J-Hope was secretly working on a project with a major Western artist, possibly someone he had worked with before, like Becky G, or even a surprise feature for an American album. Some fans claim to hear a familiar voice in a studio leak tied to an unnamed rapper. This theory gained traction after an anonymous tipster posted a cryptic message. He's not just visiting, he's recording. Another theory suggests that J-Hope was sent to the US as part of a cultural diplomacy effort under the South Korean military's cooperation program. He wouldn't be the first to participate in such missions. Given BTS's role in promoting Korean soft power, this made sense, on paper. But again, the silence from the Ministry of National Defense and HYBE fueled more doubt than answers. A more somber theory involved J-Hope's health. Some speculated that he might have flown to the US for medical treatment. This worried fans, but without any evidence or official comment, the rumor slowly died down. In the middle of this theory spiral, someone leaked security camera footage, allegedly showing J-Hope exiting a hotel in Manhattan. While blurry, the figure's gait and signature long stride resembled his. Fans were now obsessed, compiling movement timelines, analyzing traffic in and out of Korean consulates, even checking restaurant reservations. As the buzz reached a fever pitch, fans began flooding HYBE's official channels with questions. Where is J-Hope? Is he okay? Is he working on something new? The company's response? Total silence. Unlike past rumors that HYBE had been quick to debunk, this time they remained unusually quiet. No confirmation, no denial, just nothing. This silence triggered suspicion. Was HYBE hiding something? Were they allowing the mystery to grow for promotional reasons? At the same time, South Korean media outlets began reaching out to military officials. Most declined to comment. One unnamed source said, "All enlisted personnel movements are subject to confidentiality." Meanwhile, several Korean bloggers were warned by HYBE's legal team to refrain from publishing unverified reports. That only added fuel to the fire. Some fans began speculating that J-Hope had signed an NDA for a classified mission or was part of a surprise diplomatic delegation. Others feared the worst, that something had gone wrong and the agency was scrambling to do damage control. The line between fact and fiction was blurring fast. An independent culture podcast from New York, known for celebrity leaks, aired a 30-minute episode titled "The K-Pop Ghost, a BTS Member in NYC." In it, an anonymous source claimed they had worked security at a private recording event featuring multiple international artists. According to them, one of the Korean artists was definitely J-Hope. He kept a low profile, but his energy was unmistakable. He danced a little. He laughed a lot. They added that the session was related to a global charity campaign combining music, art, and climate awareness, something J-Hope had previously shown interest in. Soon after the podcast aired, international environmental non-profits began teasing a major announcement with a surprise artist. The timing was uncanny. Did J-Hope fly across the world not for fame, but for a cause? If true, it would mark another chapter in BTS's role not just as entertainers, but as global influencers for change. And yet, nothing official was said. Not by the campaign, not by HYBE, not by J-Hope himself. What does this entire situation tell us? That in 2025, even a whisper about a BTS member is enough to send the world spinning. That a blurry photo and a hoodie can generate 10,000 theories overnight. And that maybe, we still don't know how to separate the artist from the persona. J-Hope has always been the sunshine of BTS, cheerful, artistic, emotionally grounded. But beneath that smile is a man who, like anyone, wants privacy, wants purpose, wants to do meaningful things, even if no camera is watching. Whether his trip to New York was for music, diplomacy, health, or art, one thing is clear: he did it for a reason. And maybe that reason doesn't need to be shared. As the army waits for official word, the world moves on. But one thing remains: curiosity, admiration, and love for the one and only Jung Ho-seok. Whether he's on stage or in the shadows, he leaves a mark.